everybody, my name is Kashifa and welcome to my channel today. I hope you guys are taking care, I hope you guys are keeping well, and I hope you guys are keeping safe. If you are new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you can be notified of any future videos that I do. And if you don't already, please do follow me on Instagram, where I post quite regularly just on daily luxury, fashion, beauty products, etc. So today I've got two videos for you guys. I wasn't planning on doing two videos, but I just have to say that my last video where I kind of unboxed and reviewed this absolutely gorgeous bag got such an overwhelming, and actually maybe not so overwhelming because it really is a gorgeous bag, got so much of attention and the amount of questions that I have been asked about this bag. So maybe my video wasn't that great because I got so many questions, but I just thought I would then rather do another video. So this is a Q&A video on this bag, and it's only because I got so many questions in the comment section for the video, and I will link that up here below or above. But I also got lots of private messages, questions on Facebook, on Instagram. I just got so many questions, and so what I did, I just collated them all together here, and there's about, I think I've got about 10 questions. So I'm going to go through each of those questions and answer them, and hopefully this will help answer everybody's kind of questions that they've had so far. And if you do have any other questions, just let me know and I'll do my best to answer for you. So the first question that I got is, what is the name of the bag and where did I get the name from? Also, what season is it? So I bundled that sort of up together. So this is from the 22K collection from Chanel. So Chanel do a number of collections across the year. This is the 22K collection. It was launched, I think, on the 24th of September. So it was a Saturday. It was launched, and it was really strange because normally they don't launch on a Saturday. They normally launch it like on a Friday or a Thursday, something like that. But this was launched on Saturday, the 24th of September. It's from the 22K collection, as I said, and the name of the bag is called Coco First. Now, I know a lot of people are saying it says, you know, from Chanel on their website, it says mini flap bag. And that is essentially what it's called. And I'll try and put a picture up here from the Chanel website. I did have a picture, I need to find it, but I'll try and put it up here. It's the black one, so just be aware it's the black color. Because yeah, this bag is called a mini flap bag. Now Chanel, they seem to like mini flap whatever, so they call like mini square flap, mini rectangular flap, top handle flap, mini flap. I don't know why, but they generically use that flap wording, but the bags actually have a different name. So this one's called Coco First, then you get like the trendy, you get the Coco handle. So I'm not quite sure why there's this difference in names, but and if one of you knows, please do let me know, because I don't know why. But what I normally do is that when I speak to my sales associate, I always say to her, like, or him, I will tell them this is the exact picture. If I find it on the website or on the app, I'll send them the exact picture. I'll tell them exactly what color I want. If I do find the actual bag somewhere on the internet, I'll share it with them, or if I know the code. It's to make sure that they know exactly what bag I'm looking for and what bag I want. But they don't always advertise like this Coco First, but that is the name of the bag. It's called Coco First. So question number 2, what sizes and colors does this come in? As far as I know, and please correct me if anybody knows if they come in any other sizes, there's only 2 sizes. This is the mini size, and then there's the small size. I'll put a picture up here. It's not my picture. It's a picture I found, so I don't take credit for it, but it's of the small size and the mini size, so you can actually see there is quite a bit of a difference between the two. But that should hopefully give you some sort of idea of the difference between the mini and the small. But I have to say, I mean, this is not a mini I don't have a small size classic flap to show you guys, or to compare the size with you guys, but this is quite a substantial size bag. It's really nice. It's much bigger than a rectangular, mini rectangular, so you know, it's definitely you know, a really substantial size. So I really like, I think the small would be too big for me. I haven't seen the small up close, but it's definitely I think too big inside for me, but I've seen it on models. But yeah, it's I don't think it would be the right size for me. I tend to like or gravitate towards smaller bags. Colors, like I said, this is like a dark beige color. The other colors that this comes in is of course black, and I've also seen a navy color, a burgundy color, a pink color, and a white color. I think those are all the colors that I'm aware of that it comes in. Not all the colors can be found here in UK. I haven't seen the pink color in stores in UK, but I have seen it at Heathrow, Chanel Heathrow. And the burgundy color, definitely I've seen it in UK. Black, definitely in UK. And I haven't seen the white in UK, so I'm not sure if we got that. But those essentially are the colors. And like I said, this is like a dark beige color, so it's not like a caramel color. So question number 3 is, what is the price of the bag? So in UK, this mini cost £4,120, and or if you're buying it in Europe, it was 4,800 euros. The small size, I'm honestly not sure what the price is of the small size, but I believe it's about 150 to 200 pounds more than this one. So if you do know, please do drop it down in the comments box down below. Question number 4. So is this a seasonal bag or is it part of the permanent collection? So this is a seasonal bag. It's not part of the permanent collection at the point of this video, or at the date of this video. This has become super popular. To be honest, I would say this is a much better buy than the classic flaps. The classic flaps right now are just so expensive. The prices just keep increasing. The mini right now is, I think, around £3,620 or something like that, but it doesn't come in Caviar. This is a Caviar. Then the small and the medium and the jumbo, the prices are sky. So you're looking, I think, in excess of £6,000, somewhere there, which is crazy. So this is £4,120. To be honest, I think it's definitely worth the money on this one. It is a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but I definitely think for the size of the bag, you know, all the quality and everything on there, the fact that it's a you know, Caviar bag, and you know, you don't get the mini rectangular, which is a lot smaller than this and takes a lot less in it, is £3,620. You know, this is, I think, a lot more worth it just for that extra, you know, few £100s. There's various advantages and disadvantages on the bag, which I'll talk about in a minute. Okay, so next question is, what is the material of the bag? So this bag is a Caviar leather. The questions are also, does it come in lambskin or calfskin? As far as I know, it only comes in this Caviar. I have not seen it, or I've not been told of whether this comes in lambskin or calfskin. Normally when they release bags, especially like the classic flaps, etc., you can get them in lambskin or Caviar. This one, I believe, only comes in Caviar. Next question. Does this bag come in silver hardware or only gold hardware? As far as I know, it only comes in gold hardware. All the pictures that I've seen and my questions to my sales associate have always been gold hardware, not silver hardware. Gold hardware is a lot more popular than silver hardware, but obviously it depends entirely on your preference. I'm a gold hardware on my bags kind of person, but I do have silver hardware on my bags. And that's purely just down to maybe the colors of certain bags that only comes in silver hardware, not gold, but I generally gravitate towards gold hardware. And my bag is something, this is kind of something else I've noticed as well. So I've got the stickers on my bag. A lot of people in some of the groups on Facebook and things like that have said that they didn't get the stickers on their bags. I like stickers on my bags and I like to keep it. It just helps me protect my metal for as long as possible. Okay, so the next question that I was asked is, do I have any comparison photos? So comparing this to another bag. Now, I have not done this, but I've got some pictures that I'm going to put up over here of some comparison between other bags. Okay, so again, these are not my photos and I don't take credit for these. These are photos from Global Luxe Closet. So if you follow her, great. If you don't, do follow her. And she's done some photos of this Coco first, comparing the colors as well as the sizing to other bags. Okay, so the next question I've got is this a casual bag or a formal bag? Now, this particular color is it's a nude color, so it's not black. I would always say black is generally your go-to color. This particular color for me, I would say it's both casual and formal. It's an easy day to night bag. The fact that you've got these additional accents on the straps just really makes this bag a lot more promising. So I would say it's definitely a formal and a casual bag. You can definitely use this every day. That's just my opinion. Okay, next question. How much does the bag weigh? So it's quite interesting. A lot of people wanted to know how much this bag weighs, but just personally, because the bag is not, it's basically soft and structured. So it's not like your classic bag, which is quite structured and fairly heavy, and it's quite soft like a pochette Matisse as well, because it's a mix of the two. It's quite light, and the chain, I would say, is a little bit heavy, but I think that kind of really helps with it sitting nicely on your shoulders. But yeah, it's definitely a really nice light bag. Next question, and this was also a super popular question, is what fits inside the bag? Now, I normally I haven't used the bag yet, but just to kind of show you the inside of the bag so you can see it's got a lot of structure in there with these kind of dividers or inserts, but you can see it's a really nice palatable leather. The reason why I haven't used the bag is because I like to have liners inside my bag before I use it, just to keep it protected from any scratches or damages. I'm quite funny like that, and I haven't been able to, because they haven't made a liner yet. So all the places that I normally buy my liners from haven't made a liner yet for this bag. So I actually have to measure and get a custom one made in the interim. So I haven't used that, but I've got some items here to sort of just give you guys an idea of what fits in the bag. So first and foremost, I've got this is because I'm using my phone right now. It's an iPhone 13 Pro Max, so that will fit inside there quite nicely. I've also got some AirPods, which I will put in there. I've got a my sunglasses case, but I'll put that in last. I've got I've literally just grabbed a few things. This is like a little perfume atomizer. I've got another spray over here. I've got some lip balm, put it in there. And like I said, I don't normally put all of these things in. I've got this, my 6 key ring holder, which I will put in here as well. Just trying to fit it all in there, nicely organized. Then I've got my longer wallet, which I'll put in here. And I mean, that already shows you there's quite a bit of stuff that can fit in there. Now, if you wanted to, and I don't know, this is my sunglasses case. That's not gonna fit in there, so you're not gonna get your sunglasses in there unless, I mean, you can't put it that way. The only other thing I could do is if I took it out of the cover, and then that would fit in there. So if I didn't have it in the cover and then closed it, and you can see it's not stretched or distorted in any way. So that's quite a bit of stuff in there. So just to show you guys again, sunglasses, I've got lip balms and some spray and my atomizer. I've got my phone, I've got my 6 keyring holder, I've got my wallet, and I've got my AirPods. So there's quite a lot of stuff, you know. I wouldn't carry that much stuff anyways, but that's pretty much just to give you sort of idea. This is like a zippy wallet, and the zippy wallet is literally, if you can see there, it will fit really nicely. So you can, the zippy wallet is perfect height if you really wanted to know. So I'll turn it this way. If you can see it like this way, you can actually see it's a really nice height, and gives you an idea of sort of what fits in the bag. And also, as I've put down all the details below, the code for this bag. So for this particular bag, it is AS3580 and then B09185, and then the last few digits basically relate to the color of the bag. So this particular bag is NK288, and then the black one has a different code, which I will put down below, which you can see in my other video. So I'll also link my other video up here, so you can have a look if you want to see a whole review of the bag as well. But I hope that sort of was really helpful, just to show you guys again the full bag, what it kind of looks like, and I really hope that was helpful for you guys from a questions and answer perspective. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.